have a little baby. I know he was a wee boy, and I know that he did not get out of hospital. And I know his mum would be here in the room tonight because he's looking for his mummy.
Yeah.
And hold on, I'm not finished the story, 1 second. And he showed me that whenever he passed the spirit, because I can see him in a wee life support machine, and I feel like he may have came just slightly early. I don't feel like he reached full term. And he showed me that he had a wee defect to do with around his heart especially. But the doctors and the nurses were really trying their best to obviously keep him alive and maintain him. So just a wee starting point, but can anybody relate to that first wee bit? There's a girl there, and one over there. So hold on, let me keep working on. I feel from him too, was he just a few days? Because I'm not getting months or weeks. Was he just a few days? Can I get you to stand up? Is that alright? And I work with you then, is that okay? And do you remember when I was going around I said I want to work with you?
Yeah.
So, you know, there we go. Now, this is going to get really personal, but I know, are you up for me sharing everything?
Yes.
Whatever comes, because I'm asking your permission, so
Yeah, sure.
that's fine. So you speak in the wee mic. So let's go on here. So he was a few days old, and he was in a wee life support machine, and he showed me, and this is really important, he was absolutely perfect. You know, there was no deformities, nothing like he said. I was just perfect in the way that it was. And see, last night, I did a wee bit of art. I don't really draw much art. I'm going to tell you after 4 videos. But he came to me and he said, I want to get a wee message to my mummy. And he gave me some, I have to give you a wee gift from him. Hold on. And this is a wee gift from your son. It's alright. And here, I'll show you what it is. It's just a wee thing. And because it was just a wee feather. And do you relate the feathers to your son?
Right.
Do you? I just done that, and it was just a wee bit of art for you, and he just said, well, you write son on it, and that's a wee connection to your wee son. Now, you can stand beside me, and I'll tell you a bit more of the story, okay? Yeah, hold on. Thank you, okay? Don't be worried, I'm not finished yet. Right. Now this is the part I said it's going to get a wee bit more personal, alright? So stick with me here. Because he showed me that this is to let you see it's him. See his dad in you, right? This is where I say it's going to get personal. He doesn't feel things worked out. And he showed me that during the pregnancy, you never trusted him. And he says, and he's seen, these were like together and not together, and there was a whole load of drama around that period of your life, and his daddy wasn't as committed to you as the way you wanted him to be. Do you get me okay? And he showed me that even though all that happened, and you loved that fella, by the way, I'm not saying you didn't love him, you did. He just couldn't give you what you wanted or what you needed. And your son is saying to me here, he's still your boy, he's still your wee man, and you were still a good mummy, because he feels like sometimes you thought about, when you think back, you know, should I have not went and had a drink, you know, or should I have not went out and partied, should I have not went out and went boogaloo, and you were still just living your life. Do you get me? Yeah. Do you get that? And you were joining in with that fella at that time too, because of what he was up to, and it was kind of, then you were felt, and this is the important part, because after everything happening when your son passed, you were riddled with guilt. And that's but I'm not finished. And this is what he's trying to say, to let you see the story, but your son's saying, Mummy, you have nothing to feel guilty about. You have nothing to feel guilty about. He showed me you made choices. You try to stick to that fella, and you try to stay with him, and you try to work things out, but you knew he was no good for you, and you knew that, and you had to have the strength of God to pull away from that guy and get your life back together again. Does that make sense? Yeah. And your son is saying, and this is the important part, because he says sometimes you question, why did God take my son? And he says, and this is important, your son passed, his wee soul passed, he said, because he wanted to give you the strength to get away from that fella. Because if you had stuck for him, this is important. If you had stayed for him, you might not be here today. I really mean that, because it put your head away so much that you were starting to get to stages where you were thinking, what's the point of life? And that was before you were pregnant, and that's what I'm trying to say. And then you got pregnant, and it wasn't your son saying to me, it wasn't a planned pregnancy, it just seemed to happen, and of course these things happen, and of course you welcomed it, and you did try, and so know that he knows that. But your wee angel, because all this is connected to him. She's got angel feathers all the way down tattooed. And I give you a wee angel feather on that from him.
She can't forget.
I know, and that's why your son came to me last night. And he knew you were going to be here tonight to get the wee message. Now, he mentioned somebody called Thomas. So who's Thomas?
Him and my daddy.
There you are. So Thomas is your baby's name. Alright? So know that your son is giving you his name and about your daddy's name too. Okay? So that's even more confirmation that it is him and it is your child. And that he knows, and can I say to you, for such a wee young soul that only spent a few days here, his life's purpose was to save his mummy. That's why he came. That's why he came. And he's saying, no more putting your head away or thinking, is he okay, or did I do the right thing? He says, Mummy, I love you just as you are. I love you just as you are. And he's like, did you get Thomas tattooed somewhere? I know I can't see it.
No.
Well, can I say to you, I was about to say you're going to, because he's just saying my mummy's going to get a wee tattoo with my name. So know that he brings that up. I leave all that with you, and I hope you all